Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here on YouTube. Today we are talking Ergo, baby. Now, the last time we talked Ergo was on October 11, and you can see that I was speculating we'd come down to the 786, which it looks like that did happen on October 20th. So, with that said, this prediction came true. Now, before we go any further, check me out on Twitter at Real6Fig. This is where I drop news about upcoming videos, charts when I cannot make it to the computer to create a YouTube video, and other little bits of information. Yesterday, I did also announce that I'm going to start coverage of the UTXO Alliance coins. Not exclusively, but the majority of what you're going to see here is Ergo, CKB, ADA, Topple when they get their coin out, and Komodo. So, I hope you guys enjoy those. One thing I'm trying to find here is the possibility of a start to an uptrend. Now, right now, price action on the daily chart is very far away from the cloud. And usually once we see that happen, that's an indicator that we will start to move back towards the cloud. So right now on the daily chart, we have the conversion line trading sideways. And when we see this thing start to arc towards the cloud or towards the baseline, we will know that there is a erratic volatility price increase likely to follow. So currently, let's look at this on maybe a 12-hour chart because we have very limited data here. We don't have a whole lot of cloud coverage. We don't have a 200 moving average. And let's just look at a 12-hour chart. Still, no 200. Let's look at a 6-hour chart. There we go. So I do think that right now, based off this 6-hour chart, we can see some weakness in the cloud here. In my opinion, this is going to be a great alleyway for price action to move up through the cloud. I like looking for these weak spots because price action tends to really pick these weak spots to travel through the cloud. You can kind of see this. Not all the time, but sometimes. And so this might be an opportunity now to consolidate at the $9 level and start our move back upwards. And I can't help but to see that we may have some sort of inverse head and shoulders to support this theory. Currently on the 6-hour chart, which I don't really trade on the 6-hour chart too much, but we've got a nice 200 moving average. So that's why we're looking at this. RSI is at 40, meaning it could pump and pump and pump to the upside. So I like this. I like this setup, even though things have been really bad since September. I mean, this thing has taken a beating. My goodness. $19 down to $9. So I think that once we start seeing this 50 moving average kind of trade sideways and maybe start arcing up, we will see a price jump through this cloud. So, I mean, this is such limited data right now that it's very tough to really tell what is exactly going on. So if we do get the pump, I think it would be safe to say that price action is going to struggle at about the $10.43 level, the $11.06 level, but I do think it has every chance to come up to this $11.86 level and possibly reconsolidate around the $12.88 level if this thing goes north. Now let's talk about the bearish side of things. If this thing decides that it's going to go lower, we need to be ready for it. And I would have definitely no doubts this could go to $8.89 all the way down to about $7. So keep that in the back of your mind. If you see this thing trading, $8.50 level, we may be on our way down to the $8 level. But right now, I do think that things are looking good. We can see that we have some sort of a bottom here, a temporary bottom at the least, but we can see that this thing is creating a descending triangle. So I suppose one could argue that maybe there is some sort of falling wedge that is forming here, but we will only see as time prevails. So I'm hoping we get a bounce right through this cloud here on the 6-hour chart. That would be great. The candles are telling us that the bulls and bears are really fighting hard. And we know this because we can see these wicks on each side of the body, and we have very small bodies here. So the bulls are pulling it down. The bears are pulling it down. The bulls are pulling it up. And it's just like some big game of tug of war that has been going on the last day. So this is going to get interesting. I hope for the sake of Ergo holders that we do get a bounce to the upside. And I do think that, you know, we'd probably come up and test this 200 wherever this lies, somewhere around this $11, $12 level. So that's my take on Ergo. It's kind of shallow take right now because we need to wait and see what is going on with all of this. And I do think by maybe October 25th, October 26th, we might know if we're heading downwards or upwards. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Big shout out to all the Patreons. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, it's $3 a month. Get your name, YouTube channel name, business name up on this banner at the end of every video. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next video.